Have you ever woken up from an intense dream, your face flushed and your mind flooded with images of someone forbidden? That remarkable teacher, your partner's friend, an old love. Guilt tries to stifle the fascination, and you question yourself, am I a horrible person for fantasizing like this? Take a deep breath. Calm your heart. The truth is that the human mind is a labyrinth of desires and repressions, and dreams are the gateway to this unexplored universe. Prepare to embark on a journey of self-discovery. Abandon judgment and shame as we unravel the secrets behind your forbidden erotic dreams. Let's explore together the hidden meaning of these fantasies, seeking to understand the repressed desires, emotional needs, and unmet needs that inhabit your inner self. After all, these dreams can be the key to a more authentic and fulfilling life, where you allow yourself to explore all the nuances of your being. So, do you dare to dive into this ocean of possibilities? Have you ever wondered why certain desires flourish in the realm of night, contrasting drastically with what you consider acceptable in the light of day? These bizarre or exciting nocturnal images often contain important messages, glimpses of desires that our conscious mind has struggled to hide, but that yearn for expression. Today, let's venture into the realms of psychoanalysis to unravel the intricate tapestry of our dreams, seeking to understand how hidden desires emerge when our conscious vigilance diminishes. Freud, a pioneer in the exploration of the depths of the mind, introduced the concept of libido, the vital force that drives our desires, including those of a sexual nature. Imagine it as a caudal stream longing to find its mouth, but not always finding a clear path. What if this energy, this fundamental desire, were diverted or suffocated? What happens when social pressures or moral dictates collide with the most intimate needs of our being? That's where repression comes into play, acting as a vigilant guardian, banishing to the depths of the unconscious those desires that our society or our own moral compass deems inadequate or forbidden. But believe me, these desires don't simply disappear into oblivion. Instead, they persist, residing in the dark chambers of the unconscious, plotting and patiently waiting for an opportunity to manifest, often finding a subtle outlet through our dreams. When we surrender to the arms of Morpheus, the rigid censorship of our conscious mind relaxes slightly. However, make no mistake, this censorship does not disappear completely. Instead, it metamorphoses into a milder form, allowing the unconscious to employ a language of symbols and disguises to express our desires in a way that the sleeping mind can tolerate and process. Have you ever stopped to think about why dreams seem so strange, so distorted, and full of surreal images? The main difference lies in the nature of censorship. During waking hours, we exercise conscious censorship and active vigilance over our thoughts and desires. But in the world of dreams, a dream censorship operates, a more permissive force that allows repressed contents to come to the surface, albeit shrouded in veils of symbolism. The key to unraveling the mystery of erotic dreams lies in our ability to decipher these enigmatic symbols, to penetrate the disguises that the unconscious employs. An object, a person, or even a place can become a receptacle for hidden desires, representing aspects of your personality that you may be denying or neglecting in your daily life. Have you found yourself dreaming about an ex-partner? This may not be a mere coincidence or a passing nostalgia. Instead, it may indicate an unresolved desire, a longing for qualities that you admired in that person, or even a lack within yourself that needs to be filled. Similarly, dreaming of a figure of authority, such as a boss or teacher, can transcend these superficial dynamics of power. It can symbolize an underlying search for approval, a yearning for recognition, or even a bold desire to challenge authority and assert your own autonomy. But remember, these are merely hypothetical examples, brushstrokes in a vast and complex picture. The interpretation of a dream is a deeply personal journey, intrinsically linked to the unique context of your life, your experiences, and your emotions. Just as an archaeologist unearths ancient artifacts, erotic dreams offer invaluable clues about the unexplored recesses of your unconscious. By unraveling these repressed desires, you embark on a profound journey of self-discovery, shedding light on the darkest corners of your being and paving the way for a deeper understanding of yourself. Are you ready to become the archaeologist of your own mind? Remember, exploring your dream world is just the beginning of an exciting adventure. In the next sections, we will continue to delve deeper into this captivating realm, unraveling the complexities of the unconscious and revealing the hidden secrets that lie within you. Remain curious, keep an open mind, and prepare to be amazed by the depths of your own psyche. Erotic dreams are portals to our deepest selves, filled with symbols that reveal our most secret desires and fears. Observe the figures and scenarios that unfold in your dreams. They are not random. Every detail, no matter how strange it may seem, carries an important message, a clue about what we really seek in love and intimacy. What stories are these symbols trying to tell you? Allow yourself to feel the curiosity and the will to unravel these dream enigmas. Often we find recurring characters in our erotic dreams. An idealized lover, someone who embodies all the qualities we yearn for in a partner, can emerge as a beacon of hope. On the other hand, a sexual predator can represent our deepest fears of vulnerability and loss of control. Dreaming of a parental figure in an erotic way can generate discomfort. But remember, the dream is not a fact, but a symbol. What feelings does this figure evoke in you? What aspects of your childhood may be influencing your current love life? The shadow, our dark side, can also manifest in our erotic dream. This is the part of us that we repress, the desires and impulses that we consider unacceptable. But in the world of dreams, the shadow gains a voice, expressing everything that we hide from ourselves and from others. What if you could embrace your shadow without judgments? What secrets would it reveal about your true desires? What freedom would you find by freeing yourself from the shackles of repression? Dream scenarios are also loaded with meaning. A sunny beach can symbolize freedom and relaxation, a refuge where we can indulge in pleasure without guilt. A dense forest, on the other hand, can represent the deep unconscious, a place of mystery and exploration. And a work environment? It could indicate that sexuality is linked to issues of power and status, or perhaps to the search for recognition and admiration. What kind of emotions does the setting of your dream evoke in you? How does it connect with your experiences and yearnings? Unraveling the symbols of erotic dreams is like learning a new language, a language that allows us to access the depths of our being. Each image, each sensation, each detail contributes to a richer and deeper understanding of our repressed desires and fantasies. Don't be afraid to explore this unknown territory. Allow yourself to dive into the murky waters of the unconscious. There, in the depths, you will find the keys to a more authentic and fulfilling love life. Remember that dream interpretation is not an exact science. There is no magic formula that can decipher the meaning of each symbol. It is essential to consider the personal context of each individual, their experiences, their beliefs, their life story. A dream with a figure of authority, for example, can have different interpretations, depending on the relationship you have with that figure in real life. Trust your intuition and allow your dreams to guide you towards self-knowledge. After all, the journey to self-love is unique and non-transferable. Individualized analysis is the key to unraveling the mysteries of your erotic dreams. It is not about finding ready-made answers, but about using symbols as a guide to your own discovery. Allow yourself to question, reflect, explore your feelings and emotions. And remember, you are the only expert in your own life. Trust yourself, embrace your uniqueness, and move forward with courage and authenticity. May your dreams inspire you to love and be loved in your totality. Our erotic dreams are portals to the unconscious, where desires intertwine with memories. But what about when these dreams carry disturbing images, scenes of pain or submission? Could the search for pleasure be linked to childhood wounds that still cry out for healing? Together, let's unravel how traumatic experiences can shape our most intimate dreams, revealing hidden truths about ourselves and our journey in search of happiness. How about embarking on this journey of self-knowledge and transformation? Traumas such as abuse, neglect, or abandonment leave deep scars, affecting the way we relate to pleasure and intimacy. Pain, paradoxically, can be associated with arousal, creating sexual patterns that repeat dynamics of suffering, Could the search for domination or submission in our erotic dreams not be an unconscious attempt to relive and control past experiences? We need to look at these patterns with compassion and courage, seeking to understand the messages that our unconscious tries to transmit to us through these dreams. How can we transform pain into strength and freedom? The eroticization of pain is a complex defense mechanism. In the face of overwhelming trauma, the mind tries to exert control by transforming pain into something exciting. This does not mean that we desire suffering, but that the unconscious seeks to dominate the traumatic experience. But does this search for control not imprison us even more to the past? True freedom lies in recognizing the pain, welcoming it, and re-signifying it. How about freeing ourselves from the shackles of trauma and building a more authentic and pleasurable sexuality? Erotic dreams with scenes of domination, submission, or violence can be symbolic representations of past experiences. It is not about a literal desire, but about an attempt to process the trauma. A child who grew up in an environment of constant criticism may have erotic dreams involving humiliation or submission. This dynamic is not a fetish, but the repetition of an internalized emotional pattern. How can we break these patterns and create new narratives for our sexuality? The key is to recognize the origin of the pain and re-signify it with love and compassion. Apparently, bizarre dreams can be the key to unraveling stories of abuse or neglect. A person may dream of situations of sexual violence without ever having consciously experienced anything similar. The unconscious manifests the trauma symbolically, revealing the pain that resides within us. But how can we decipher these symbols and transform pain into healing? Therapy is a powerful way to bring to consciousness the roots of the trauma, re-signify it, and build a healthier and more pleasurable sexuality. Seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness, but of courage and self-care. Psychotherapy helps in the construction of a healthier and more consensual sexuality, free from the shackles of the past. Through analysis, we can bring to consciousness the roots of the pain and re-signify them. The reconfiguration of dysfunctional sexual patterns is a complex process that requires professional accompaniment, but that leads us to a fuller and happier life. So how about taking the first step towards healing and freedom? Erotic dreams. Windows of the soul that swing open hidden desires, repressed by the walls of consciousness. But why do we dream of the forbidden? The answer lies in the defense mechanisms, guardians of our ego, which distort the dream reality. Let's dive together into this labyrinth of the mind, unraveling how these psychological artifices shape our most intimate and, at times, disturbing dreams. Prepare to question your own internal narratives and unravel the secrets that the unconscious whispers through the night. Have you ever wondered why certain faces, desires, or scenarios invade your mind while you sleep? Projection, like an inverted mirror, casts on the other the shadows that haunt us. Unacceptable feelings, forbidden desires. Everything is externalized, attributed to someone who becomes the receptacle of our own repressed libido. Have you ever caught yourself admiring in another what you secretly yearn for yourself? In dreams, this dynamic intensifies, creating characters that personify our deepest and, at the same time, denied desires. Is the object of desire in your dream, in fact, a distorted reflection of yourself? Reflect on this. Rationalization, master of justification, weaves convincing narratives to legitimize sin. Betrayals, unspeakable fantasies, everything gains a cloak of logic and morality, relieving the weight of guilt. The dream becomes a court where desire is acquitted, even if through fallacious arguments. Have you noticed how your erotic dreams often come accompanied by excuses, valid reasons for what happens? Does this need to justify your desires reveal a deep internal battle between wanting and duty? Idealization, like a magic filter, transforms the common into extraordinary. The object of desire gains perfect contours, non-existent qualities, the personification of absolute pleasure. Someone who, in reality we barely notice, appears in the dream as a god or goddess, irresistible and unattainable. Have you ever felt obsessed with someone in your dreams? Someone who, upon waking up, seems so distant from your reality. Is this idealization not a way to compensate for dissatisfaction with your love and sexual life, projecting perfection onto an unattainable object? Reaction formation, ironically, transforms desire into aversion. What attracts us becomes repulsive. Love turns to hate. Desire manifests as hostility. In dreams, this inversion is revealed in ambivalent scenes, where the object of desire is treated with contempt, hiding the underlying attraction. Have you ever seen yourself mistreating someone that, deep down, you secretly admire? Is this dream hostility not a way to mask your fear of surrendering to a desire that you consider forbidden? Explore your deepest emotions. Imagine the following situation. A person suffocated by sexual repression dreams that they are being seduced, subjugated, instead of allowing themselves to take the initiative. Passivity in the dream hides the flame of libido that burns within. Or then, someone attracted to the spouse's friend dreams that this friend acts invasively, inappropriately, projecting onto them their own unspeakable desires. Do you realize how the mind is capable of constructing complex scenarios to avoid confrontation with the truth? How many times have you seen yourself represented in dreams roles that seem to contradict your deepest desires? These defense mechanisms, true artists of illusion, distort the dream reality, obscuring our deepest desires. But by recognizing them, by illuminating the shadows of the unconscious, we begin a journey of self-knowledge and liberation. The analysis of dreams, like a treasure map, reveals valuable clues about what is really going on inside us. Dare to decipher the symbols, to interpret the messages of your unconscious. Are you ready to free yourself from the shackles of repression and embrace your true essence? Why ignore the depths of your dreams? They are more than nightly images. They are whispers of your being, guides to self-knowledge. Imagine each erotic dream as a mirror, reflecting hidden desires, fears, and yearnings. Instead of repressing these visions, how about unraveling them and using them to build a more authentic version of yourself? Allow yourself this exploration, without judgments, with an open mind to the messages that the unconscious has to offer. What secrets are your dreams eager to reveal? Start a journey of discovery with a dream journal. Keep it by your bed and, upon awakening, capture every detail, colors, textures, emotions, symbols. Don't censor anything, just record. Over time, patterns will begin to emerge, revealing recurring themes and the secret narratives that your mind creates. Imagine that each annotation is a fragment of a treasure map, guiding you towards a deeper understanding of yourself. What pieces of this puzzle are you about to find? Therapeutic writing is another powerful tool. After recording a dream, write freely about it. Let your associations flow, without worrying about logic or grammar. Allow the words to guide you, unearthing repressed feelings or unexplored desires. Sometimes, the key to unraveling a dream lies in the emotions it evokes. What intense feelings do your dreams awaken in you? Don't ignore these feelings, embrace them. Meditation and mindfulness can enhance your connection with the body and with the present moment, making you more receptive to the subtle signs it sends, including in dreams. By silencing the mind and connecting with physical sensations, you create a space for the messages of the unconscious to manifest more clearly. Allow yourself moments of stillness to hear what your body has to say. What insights arise when you connect with your inner self? Individual or group therapy offers a safe environment to explore your dreams with the guidance of a professional. A therapist can help you decipher the symbols, understand the emotions, and deal with the conflicts that manifest in your erotic dreams. Imagine therapy as a compass, guiding you through the labyrinth of your psyche. Being open to professional help can be the first step towards a profound personal transformation. Have you considered this possibility? Explore your sexuality consciously and safely. Allow yourself to discover your desires and fantasies with respect and consent. Sexual self-knowledge is essential for a fuller and more authentic life. Explore, experiment, learn, and grow. A healthy sex life is an important component of overall well-being. What new discoveries can you make by exploring your sexuality consciously? Remember, self-knowledge is a continuous journey, not a final destination. Be kind to yourself along the way. Accept your fantasies and desires without judgment. They are an integral part of who you are and can guide you to a more authentic and pleasurable life. Embrace your totality, with all its nuances and complexities. What steps can you take today to accept yourself more completely? Shame and guilt can be significant barriers in exploring your desires. By accepting your erotic dreams, you open yourself up to a deep learning about yourself. Free yourself from labels and social norms that limit your expression. Don't let the fear of judgment prevent you from knowing yourself in depth. Authenticity lies in accepting all parts of yourself. Are you ready to break free from these shackles? In addition to recording, writing, and meditation, consider reading works on psychoanalysis and sexuality. Theoretical knowledge can offer new perspectives on your dreams and desires, helping you to unravel their hidden meanings. Expand your horizons, seek information, and enrich your understanding of the complexity of the human psyche. Knowledge is power and can illuminate the path of self-knowledge. What new books can you add to your reading list? Erotic dreams are portals to self-knowledge. Instead of repressing them, embrace them as opportunities to connect with yourself and live a more authentic and pleasurable life. Allow your dreams to guide you, unraveling mysteries and revealing truths about your essence. Embrace the journey of self-discovery with courage and curiosity, without fear of exploring the depths of your being. What treasures are you about to find within yourself? When analyzing your dreams, ask yourself, what does this dream reveal about my deepest desires? What needs of mine are not being met in waking life? What fears and insecurities are manifesting in the dream images? The answers to these questions can provide valuable insights into your longings and challenges. Allow yourself this deep and honest investigation, without masks or subterfuges. What are your dreams trying to tell you? Remember, your dreams are yours and do not define you. They are just reflections of your inner world, ready to be explored and understood. Don't judge yourself for your fantasies or desires. They are part of your human experience and can be sources of learning and growth. Embrace the complexity of your psyche with all its lights and shadows. What lessons can you draw from the analysis of your dreams? In concluding this exploration of erotic dreams, I hope you see them with less fear and more curiosity. Remember, they are reflections of our complex psyche, not manuals of conduct. Allow this new perspective to free you from prejudice and inspire you to delve deeper into self-knowledge. What have you learned about yourself on this journey? Share your insights and inspire others to walk the same path. Accepting your desires, even the strangest ones, is a vital step towards self-understanding. It is not about acting on every fantasy, but about understanding what it reveals about you. Sexuality is a powerful force, and denying it only makes it more insistent. By embracing your sexuality in a healthy and conscious way, you free yourself from shackles and allow yourself to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. How can you integrate your desires into a more balanced and happy life? Dream analysis is a continuous journey. Don't expect easy answers or quick solutions. Be patient with yourself. Explore these dreams as a detective explores a scene, looking for clues about your fears, desires, and traumas. Allow yourself the time necessary to unravel the mysteries of your mind, without haste or unrealistic expectations. Self-knowledge is a gradual and rewarding process. Are you ready to dedicate yourself to it? Your erotic dreams are yours. They carry unique messages. Use them to learn more about yourself. Freedom lies in recognizing and integrating all parts of who you are, including the erotic shadow. By embracing your totality, you become stronger, more confident, and more capable of living an authentic and fulfilling life. Allow yourself this journey of self-discovery and transform your dreams into tools for personal growth. What will be the next step? I encourage you to continue this search. Share your experiences in the comments, always anonymously and respectfully. Let's create a space of welcoming and mutual learning. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Together, we can inspire and strengthen each other, walking the path of self-knowledge with courage and compassion. What stories do you have to share?